cloudy Ibiza. It's a little bit chilly this morning. It's a bit cloudy, although the sun's trying to poke through, but the few mornings we have been up, it has been a bit colder in the morning. Never mind, today the plan is we're going to catch the ferry across to Formentera. It only takes about half an hour, but we're going to walk down to the port in Ibiza Town. We'll show you the price of the ferry for a return ticket, and we'll show you what it's like over in Formentera when we get there. Today that they've got all these places cordoned off around the town, but it's because the triathlon is taking place today. So just on our walk you can see all the stewards are out. They've got places kind of cordoned off. You can see all the drink stations and stuff. So at some point today everybody will come running through here. I think this must be the running part of the route. First triathlete running through there. We're just going to see if we can get on this boat. It's called the Aqua Bus because it says it's low cost. So we're just going to ask here and see how much it is on this boat and see if we've got enough money to get on it. So we've just pretty much just walked on, and you pay on the boat. So it was about 30 euros each. I think it came to 59.98 for the two of us, but that's a return. So this is the Aqua Bus which runs to Formentera. So that must have been a slower ferry, so it took about an hour, which I thought it might be just by looking at it. There are some faster ones that take about half an hour and we've seen them bombing past. But it was alright, it was quite choppy actually coming across, and seems to be a little bit windy here. So anyway, Formentera is quite a hippie hangout, and where the hipsters come. And they like to just hang out here on the beaches. It's quite quiet, it's away from the main tourist area. It covers an area of just over 32 square miles and only has about just over 10,000 inhabitants. The island also has one of the beaches that was voted as one of the best in the world. First things first, going to get a little bite to eat because we're absolutely starving. We haven't had anything this morning. So we're just going to eat just in where we're getting off the boat. So we'll show you what the prices are like in here. I'm expecting them to be quite expensive with it being like right in the ferry port. Jackie's gone for a ham and cheese omelette. I've just got some scrambled eggs. And we've got some patatas bravas to share. So let's see what these patatas bravas are like first.
I don't know what sauce it is.
That's the spicy sauce.
I don't know about it.
Is that mayo as well?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. I can't work it out. I'm alright.
They'll fill a hole.
They'll fill a hole, but not as good as the ones I had the other day.
No. See what bigger ones are in there. So it's quite big, the omelette.
Quite huge, yeah.
Didn't expect to come with bread.
Nice and fluffy.
It looks good.
Good, yeah. No, I didn't expect to get bread.
Yeah. That'll fill a hole. Set you up for your cycle. It's got, oh yeah, it's like filled in the middle and folded over. Good. That was €40.60. Yeah, quite expensive. But I mean, we did get the patatas bravas, which are like €8.50. The scrambled egg, the omelette. We had 2 cokes each, a cappuccino, and a hot chocolate. So it will mount up a bit. And of course, when you're in somewhere like this, it's a small place. They're pretty much trapped anyway. Never mind, it's filled a hole, we needed that, and we need to get our energy up because I think we're going to hire some bikes and we're going to head to, as I mentioned before, one of the best beaches in the world apparently, which is called Playa de Ses Illetes. So I think it only takes about 15 minutes to cycle from here to there, and there's 2 beaches in that area, so I think we're going to go and have a look up there. But we're going to have a look and see what time the ferries are back, so we can kind of plan what time we can get back for. So there's like a big kind of terminal here where you can buy tickets and stuff. So just going to go in there and check the times, and then we'll get a bike.
Correcto, round the corner, round office. Okay? Yeah. Gracias.
So that was €28 to get a bike. That's between us, so it's 14 each. But we've had to leave a €50 deposit, and you've got to walk about 20 miles to get to the office. So we've just been to the one, there's a place like just a little kind of booking desk there in the harbour, and then you've got to walk into the town and turn right. So it's probably a good 5-10 minutes. So along the front here there are a few little places you can stay if you wanted to just have a trip away from Ibiza and get away from all those parties. And it looks pretty quiet. I can't imagine there being loads to do here at night time. I mean, there's a couple of restaurants and stuff, but some people prefer that. If you want a nice quiet night away, somewhere to come. You get one of the faster boats, it only takes half an hour. Ours is supposed to take about 55 minutes, which, yeah, it's probably about right. I think it was just over an hour ours, but... So, we've got a nice pink bike for the day. We're going to go cycling. All I need is a little windmill and some tassels. We'll be all sorted.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Just as I've got my pink mascara on today as well.
I know.
Here we are, green bike. So Illetes Beach is, it's like a sandbank really, it's quite a long sandbank. And it's quite thin stretch. But it looks lovely from the photos, the water looks crystal clear. Although you might not get to see that as much today because it's quite cloudy. So you probably won't get the full effect because the sun's not shining on it. And then I think we're going to try another beach called Levante, which looks pretty close to it as well. We've got until 7:15 tonight because the Aqua Bus only runs here once and then back to Ibiza, and that's 7:15. So it leaves at 10:40 in the morning. and goes back at 7:15. I don't know whether it runs more in the summer, maybe because it's out of season now. It's not running as much, but it gives you a bit of time anyway. So let's crack on. Right, we've arrived at the beach, Ses Illettes, and already it's a disaster. I went over a bit of a pothole and I've dropped my GoPro, so now the sound's not working on that, but I think it's the microphone connection with the plug-in mic that I've got. And then I've got a flat tyre now as well on the way, so I don't know how I'm going to get back. It's as flat as a bloody pan. So we're coming through, there's like some salt flats. The road's quite flat and then it's blinking. Bloody tyre's gone, so I'm now on my phone. I've had to revert to my phone, so luckily I've got a bit of space on there, so hopefully we can get through today, and then I'll have to come up with some other measures if we film anymore. Anyway, we've arrived at the beach. The sea colour looks lovely. It's not a very big beach actually. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. There's like a little place here you can get a drink and that, so I think after that I think I might need a beer. My little pink bike. I knew you should have had the pink bike. Right, I need to sit there. Right, well, after that most expensive beer of all time, €9 each for a large beer in there. I knew it would be expensive. I'm not sure I was quite ready for how expensive that was going to be. Anyway, we're going to take a little walk along the beach here. So this is often being compared to beaches in the Carribean. I can see why, just the colour of the water is amazing, it's just crystal clear. So it's been voted as the best beach in Europe, which I didn't know. And apparently a lot of famous people dock their boats, yes, over the years. You've got Leo Messi, Robert Lewandowski and Cristiano Ronaldo all dock their boats yet. Spend the day here with family. Two more famous people today, though I haven't docked my boat. I've got my Aqua Bus, and that guy and that tyre. Just being said that the colour of the sea, I would put this on par with some of the watercolour in Thailand. I've seen pictures of it, always made it look better in the photos. When the sun hits it as well, because it's a bit cloudy today. See the fish swimming around here, just clear as day. Really clear. Yeah. Let's get to my recommendation. And there's another bit I think that goes around where we're going to have a look at walking to, but it looks like it's like a lot of like kite-surfers. Have a look around because apparently there's scratches around and I think there's a few islets it leads to as well. So there's a lot of this kind of black seaweed stuff washed up. I've seen it all the way along, and I'm not sure if that's just from the recent storms we've had here where the seas have been really rough and it's just split everything up from the bottom of the sea and washed it up. So it's kind of taken up quite a bit of the beach because the beach is quite narrow. But at least the sand's lovely and soft, it's nice white colour. No stones or anything, so it's nice and powdery. We'll walk through because I think this is the bit where it's just like a huge big sandbank. Also on this side, apparently the big sandbank leads to loads of little islets that you can swim to. And I believe, from what I've read, some of them are nudist beaches.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for.
I'd probably end up back in Ibiza. Or have taken off and
Probably like going there.
I'll probably be away to Mallorca or somewhere. Just need some like balance and core strength for that, like. That's mad, that. I think I've seen somebody with one of them hydrofoil things as well, which seems to be like the new craze in the water sport community. And they look quite good because it kind of like raise up and you're just like floating along. They look really good, like.
I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't.
So we're just taking a bit of time out now to sit on this lovely beach here and watch the kite surfers and get a nice bit of wind. But it's still warm, still nice. And the sea's just lovely here, just like I say, it's like actually sitting on a beach in Thailand. Not so much the actual kind of sandy part, but just looking at over the clear water and looking at those rocks there that remind me of like the crabby area. We've got a donut, we've got some water. We're just going to have an hour or so here.
Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling, the end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't.
We've got back and the tyre's completely flat. So I've had to ring the office in La Savila or whatever it's called, and somebody's coming out. Whether they're going to change the tyre or take me back, I don't know. So Jackie might be having to ride back on her own with two bikes. You're going to have to
miss the ferry.
You're going to be stuck on Formentera. So yeah, bit of a disaster, but at least someone's coming, so we're just waiting for them to turn up now. But yeah, it's completely flat, like it must have been like a slow puncture or something. But these things happen, I suppose. So while we wait for the guy to turn up, we've got a ferry to catch as well, so I mean we've still got a few hours. It's just as well we've kind of left when we did, otherwise we might have been knackered. But never mind. What did you think of that beach?
Yeah, it was nice. It's just probably a shame about the weather.
Yeah,
the
it's
full
cloudy
effect
and
of
that.
it, but no, it was nice.
Would you say it's Europe's best beach?
I mean, the sea's pretty. I wouldn't say it's the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But yeah, the sea is pretty. The sea is pretty.
Yeah, and we've seen a few nudists.
Yeah. There was loads of people with their clothes on.
Yeah, we're seeing none, and then all of a sudden everybody just started like getting nude.
Yeah.
So we've seen about 3 or 4 people just along the beach. Yeah, some woman, she was like, she had a bikini on, and then all of a sudden just decided, I'll take this off and go out for a dip. So yeah, there's quite a few. So there was bloat there and all, wasn't there? So I didn't really want to see a hairy arse bloat on my way back. But it was worth a visit, I suppose. But the one thing I would say about Formentera is they really take advantage of tourists, because you're kind of trapped, especially here, when you're paying like 18 euros for 2 beers. It's pretty scandalous, really. That's a lot of money. And even the bikes were like, I think 14 euros each per day, and I mean, mine's knackered. And we haven't really getting that far, but I don't know, it would have been pointless renting a car unless we're going to go around and see the whole island. And even like getting like a moped or a scooter, I suppose we probably could have gotten around and seen a little bit more, but I mean, we wanted to come here and see the beaches up here. So never mind, we'll see if we can get this sorted out, and then we'll be making our way back, and we'll probably have a beer or two. Here at last. Only waited about 45 minutes. Hola. Don't look so girly now. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Nice pink bike for me. Thank you. Bye, pink bike. So we made it back in one piece. We're back in La Savina, and then the bike I got as a replacement, the seat wasn't working properly, so I tried to adjust the height of the seat and the clip just wouldn't work properly. So when I undid it, it was fine, and then it kind of come loose and it wouldn't go back, so I've had to like cycle back. Luckily I got back, but the guy was just turning around at the bottom. I had to wave him down again and he come and sort it out, but honestly, they all got back in one piece anyway, but the seat was like lower than it should have been, so I think I've hurt my knee doing that. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a disaster in a way. But we made it back anyway, but I think we deserve these ice cold beers. We've got some nice floaty bits of ice in. We've survived another adventure.
That's what you get for calling your pink lady bike names.
It's getting us back.
Getting you back.
Getting us back. A couple of beers chinned. It's time to head back to the boat. It's about 5 to 7 now, so we're just going to get on the boat. And then we'll sum things up a little bit when we get on there and make our trip back to Ibiza.
We have a bad weather to return that way.
That's okay. She'll fall asleep anyway. choppy crossing. There's loads of people now starting to like be sick. You probably can't see when I had because the trees dark where west. But yeah, they said it was going to be bad. Oh. It's getting bad. So this may be the last time you ever see her, although the footage might never make the light of day. I'm being dripped on because it's leaking through. Yeah, this is probably the roughest crossing I've ever had. So that's Formentera anyway. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed it, give it that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us your comments